In May's AILA Interview of the Month, AILA's Director of Practice and Professionalism, Reed Trouts, shares his experiences as a member of the Supreme Court Bar. You were at the oral arguments for the U.S. v. Texas case. What was that like, and how were you able to get in?
It really was a terrific experience on what was really an historic day. It is wonderful to be able to be there in the courtroom and hear and see what is going on, because it's really a special experience. And it's hard to get into the Supreme Court. There are places for the public to do that, and you can stand in line. The public was standing in line. It was an argument on a Monday. They were standing in line already on Saturday waiting to get in. But if you're a member of the Supreme Court Bar, you can stand in a different line, and you can get in with much less standing in line.
How did you become a Supreme Court Bar member?
I've been a bar member for about 10 years. It really is a fairly simple process, but an uplifting one. And I encourage all AILA members to go through this experience, because it really does kind of renew your faith in the law, and you feel really attached to that. You can look it up on the Supreme Court website. You need to be a member in good standing of any bar for at least 3 years. You need to have 2 bar members, Supreme Court bar members, vouch for you and say that you are the right character to be a member, and it's about a $100 fee, and then you can come in. Now, it's great to go with a small group. A lot of law schools do this with their alumni. You come in into Washington and you appear as a group and are moved for admission in front of the court at that time. And it really is a wonderful experience in a lawyer's career, not only to do that, but then to hear an oral argument, whether it's a historic one like U.S. v. Texas or any other argument. It's just great to be there and really see how the oral arguments go in the Supreme Court.
Why would someone become a member of the Supreme Court Bar?
Well, I think most of us know we're never going to argue a case before the Supreme Court. 95% of the bar members know that. But it really is a part of your professionalism, really a wonderful experience to go through, to say that you were admitted before the Supreme Court, to be a part of the process, to be a part of the oral argument there in the court, and to witness history as it's made. For us as lawyers, I think is really an important thing, and that's why I became a member. Now, I am based here in Washington, D.C. I've gone and seen 5 or 6 oral arguments over time, but even if you only have a chance to do it every once in a while, like for a historic case like U.S. versus Texas, I really encourage AILA members to become a member of the Supreme Court Bar. It's just a wonderful part of being a lawyer.
Thanks, Reed, for joining us.